WWE, WWE, WWE. These motherfuckers just came out with a top 50 greatest tag teams of all time. And if you look at this fucking list, it is a damn shame what WWE would do to be on the popularity of these new wrestling fans these days. This list is fucking garbage. They had the fucking New Day as the greatest tag team of all time. There is not a tag team, it's three niggas. Three niggas in the damn group called New Day. You have Xavier Woods, Kofi Kingston, and Big E Langston. All, as you well know, the brother is Big E. They is not the greatest fucking tag team of all time. How could you put tag teams like Jericho? I'm surprised they ain't put fucking Showmiz. If they did, what the fuck is this shit, man? They had legendary tag teams under certain tag teams that you will be like, what the fuck is going on here? They had tag teams like fucking Priceless with fucking Ted DiBiase and that fucking, I don't know, the Samoan motherfucker that used to be with them. They had the fucking Basham brothers. I didn't even know them motherfuckers like that when they was on SmackDown wrestling and shit. I'm surprised they ain't have fucking Billy and Chuck on the list. Did they have Billy and Chuck on the list? Hell no, I hope not. They had the New Age Outlaws up there. Yes, I think they're a good tag team, but the list was like what the fuck, man? You had certain tag teams that shouldn't been on the list. You had tag teams that should be on the list, but like, where's they tag team like specialists and shit? Yeah, you had the Brothers of Destruction on the list, but like with them being like a main tag team, no, I would still put them on the list. You had legendary tag teams like the Hart Foundation, the British Bulldogs. You know, I didn't grow up in the 80s, so I'm not familiar with the tag teams like that and shit. I'm used to like the Attitude Era tag teams like the Hardy Boys, Edge and Christian, Team 3D. Going into the Ruthless Aggression era, Los Guerreros, you know, with Eddie Guerrero, RIP, and, you know, Mr. 619 himself, Rey Mysterio. The world's greatest tag team, Charlie Haas and fucking Shelton Benjamin. Fucking athletic ass tag team right there, man. Go look at their matches, man, on SmackDown. Really brought the tag team division up there. Tag teams like Chris Jericho and Chris Benoit, the Killer. That was a good tag team. D-Generation X, you know, you already had Road Dogg and Billy Gunn on there too. But like top team tag teams, no. Top 10 tag teams, or at least up there in that 10-15 spots, would be Edge and Christian, the Dudley Boys, you know, the Hardy Boys, because those trifecta, you know, TLC matches were legendary. You know, other tag teams too. I'm trying to think of some, because there was so many tag teams that came throughout, you know, the years and generations and stuff, man. I'm trying to think of some, because I've been off wrestling for like years and shit. You got really a lot of people in the tag team division that are really good, that came from like the golden era of wrestling and stuff. The Usos are a very good tag team. They've been putting, you know, the tag team division on the map and shit over the last couple of years and shit. But they was really high on the list. I think they should have been like brought down a little bit more before, you know, you get these legendary tag teams at the top tier of the list. The Hart Foundation. Sorry about that. The Hart Foundation. I already said the British Bulldogs. I'm trying to think some more legendary tag teams, because, you know, the golden era of like wrestling was like the 80s through like the Attitude Era and stuff, with a little bit of mixture of like the Ruthless Aggression era and stuff. You know, wrestling has changed so much that like motherfuckers just be randomly putting tag teams together and shit, and most of them don't even be having like a cohesiveness about themselves and shit, like a team. Like if you look at a team like fucking Edge and Christian, that was a tag team. The Hardy Boys, that was a tag team. The Dudley Boys, formerly known as Team 3D, which was in TNA, so they couldn't use the Dudley Boys name because WWE copyrighted this shit. You see certain teams these days, like they ain't really like tag team specialists like that. They just be randomly putting motherfuckers together. Like tag team wrestling is not what it used to be. Like, it's way different now, but you still have a good amount of tag teams out here. I wish fucking, I'm trying to think what team Chris Jericho, who he teamed up with a couple years ago. Not the Big Show. The Miz and Chris Jericho. I wish they could have been a good tag team. I wish they gave them like a bigger storyline and shit. Trying to think some more tag teams. It's too many out here to say, man, because I'm not really into wrestling like that no more. But this fucking list is just terrible, dude. Like, WWE just be making terrible fucking lists and stuff. Like, they don't really like sit down with it. They just do the shit out of popularity to get motherfuckers like me and, you know, the legend himself, Jim Cornette, on his channel shit to blow a fucking gasket and stuff. Like, the fucking New Day is the greatest tag team of all time. Better than the Hart Foundation, better than the fucking Hardy Boys, better than Edge and Christian, better than fucking Team 3D. Oh my fucking god, man. They had MNE up there, number 42. You know, Johnny Nitro and formerly known as John Morrison and shit. You know, still go by that name right about now. You know, they was up there as a greatest tag team and shit. I would at least put like John Morrison and the Miz up there because they had chemistry and shit. They been tag team champions numerous amounts of times. I wouldn't have had them high up on the list. I would have had them like in the, probably in like the bottom like 40s or like 50 or something. You know, but still they made the list and shit. Not the Miz and not John Morrison and the Miz though, but it was Johnny Nitro and John Morrison. You know, MME, them and Melina and shit. It's just crazy how these motherfuckers just be coming up with these WWE top 10, you know, top 50, top whatever number you want to do list. And you see motherfuckers on there that don't even deserve to be on the list. It's like that with like champions too. Like, if they make a top 10 best United States champions, you'll have certain motherfuckers that don't need to be on the list. Or hell, even a top 50. You know, top 50 best Intercontinental champions, shit like that. Top 50 best, you know, female wrestlers of all time and shit. They just come up with these stupid ass lists. No, I just wanted to do this video because I looked at Jim Cornette's video and he blew a fucking gasket on certain, like, you know, tag teams that shouldn't have been on the list, but certain tag teams that should be on the list, but they shouldn't be like in that top tier of, you know, legendary tag teams and shit. You know, so tell me some tag teams y'all thought got snuffed out of the WWE greatest tag teams of all time list. But yeah, fucking New Day should not be number one. They should be on the list though. Even though it's 3 niggas in the same group. It's not 2 people, it's 3 niggas in the same group. It should be 2. They should be like at the bottom of the list, not at the fucking top. They're not the greatest tag team of all time. I put a lot of tag teams over them motherfuckers, man. RVD and fucking Booker T. You know, fucking I wish Chris Jericho and AJ Styles could have been a tag team. That's a good tag team too. You know, so I wish they could have been a tag team and like work together a little bit more. Like, just tell me certain tag teams that y'all think could have been better. That should have been on the list. You know, just go through each era and just name me some tag teams who made, you know, impact on the, you know, tag team scene and shit. Instead of just that got together for a cup of coffee and just called it quits and shit. So just name me some tag teams that y'all think should have got on the list. And tell me, do the New Day actually deserve the number 1 spot as the greatest fucking tag team of all time? In my opinion, fuck no, because there's way more tag teams out there who actually made an impact and did their thing while they was here on the tag team scene. Because, you know, Big E Langston, he was a solo wrestler too. Kofi Kingston, he was a solo wrestler too. All of them like broke up at a time, but they didn't stay a tag team like that. They'll get together, win a couple tag team championships, break up, all of them do their solo thing. So that's what I think, in my opinion, about these niggas being the greatest tag team of all time. Number 1, better than the Hart Foundation, better than Edge and Christian, better than the fucking Hardy Boys, better than the British Bulldogs, better than Demolition. Fucking Demolition, the Road Warriors. Oh, it's let me go and get out of here, man, because the shit pissed me off and shit. So, like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Peace.